Boom! Hey folks, how's it going? Hey Jeffrey, first. You are indeed the first. Welcome back. Hope you all had a good week last week. Sorry I took the week off. Need to catch up on a few things. Didn't get everything done I wanted to do, but it was good. It's good to have a week off sometimes. Hope you all enjoyed your week. Hope you all had a good weekend. And hope you've had a good Valentine's Day if you're doing anything with Valentine's Day. I just went and saw my lady for a short while, which is why I'm late. Went over and said hello to her, give her presents. So, ended up taking a little bit longer coming back. It's all good. I'm back in day. Still need to sort out that black box on the side there. I had all this time off. I had a whole 7 days off streaming, and I still haven't sorted that black box. I'm useless. How are you, Jeffrey? It's good to see you. Hope you've been keeping well. I've got my hot chocolate as usual. That's a bit old. What's going on there? How strange. Got a notification thing on Twitch, actually on the stream. Must be one of the plugins. Maybe like a sound thing. I got the sound alerts on Twitch, so maybe it's that. Yeah, the good Valentine's Day. Got more vinyl. Nice. It's always a good day when you have more vinyl. Yeah, I haven't bought any vinyl for ages. I kind of want to get more vinyl. I keep on being on the lookout for vinyl. But because my collection is already quite large, it's going to have to be something worth adding to the collection now. When I first started collecting vinyl, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, that's cool, that's cool. And there was no kind of real structure to what I was getting. But these days, well, I don't have the room for too much vinyl, so I have to be more specific. Same goes for a lot of things I have, like collectibles, any collectibles. I used to collect pop vinyl figures. You know, the little. Oh, here we go. Here's one of the pop vinyl figures I've got. Mr. Meeseeks from Rick and Morty. I've got 1 or 2 Rick and Morty pop figures, but I'm only collecting exactly the ones I think are cool. I'm not going too crazy with these things because I've got 2 whole shelves of these stacked up all over the place. Not in this room, but you can see some stacked up there. I'm DJing, you can see them in the background. I've got some ones I like to show off over there. Things like Mr. Meeseeks sits just by my Nintendo Switch. Also got the Xenomorph from Alien 1 and the entire cast of Firefly. I've also got Amy Winehouse. Amy Winehouse is there. She's fallen over. She's probably had too much. But yeah, I've got random pop figures everywhere. But I can't be buying any more of that. I haven't got the room. So if I see a pop figure, it has to be something I really, really want. Anyway, we're on Monday. Just managed to get to Monday. So Monday means Lego games. I do apologise if I keep touching the beer. I've got a really itchy spot just there. I'm going to try not to scratch it too much. You had a good Valentine's? Yeah, so main Valentine's celebration for me was on Saturday. So I know I couldn't spend this evening or day with my lady as we both worked and she already had plans. So we made Saturday a good one. I made homemade pizza from scratch. Made the base, made the sauce. Just kind of bought the toppings. Toppings you can't really make toppings. You just buy cheese, you buy meat, just kind of put on top. But yeah, it was quite fun. Quite fun making a pizza base from scratch and making the sauce from scratch. Hand rolled it and kind of cooked a pizza. Well, that was quite nice. And we had store-bought desserts because I can't make a dessert. I can make most most food that goes in an oven, I can make that from scratch, or stuff that goes in a pan or a wok. Anything that requires sort of anything you can put a spice into it. If you can put spices in it, I can make it. But I can't make cakes, I can't make desserts. Every time I make a dessert, it just goes wrong. So I didn't make a dessert, I just bought it, which is fair enough. Tasted good. But yeah, Lego Marvel Superheroes. Still only 42.6% of this game. Loads more to do. I want to get through this fairly quickly, but I don't want to rush it, if that makes sense. Because I'm enjoying this game. But I want to get onto other games. There's so many Lego games. And of course there's the Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga coming out in 2 months. A month and a bit. Maybe finish it before, yeah. Well, before World War 3, oh yeah, yeah. How's because you're obviously slightly closer, aren't you? Getting scary every day. It is a bit. It's not too bad for me. Being in the UK, we're a bit further away, but if you're on the mainland Europe, you're a lot closer to the action. So yeah, that's got to be scary for you. That's it's scary enough generally. Seeing it. Nukes don't care. Oh yeah, that's true. True. If they start setting nukes off, we're all screwed. Doesn't matter where we are. You know, all the countries with nukes pointing at each other. Is it mutually assured destruction? I think the terminology is. Mutually assured destruction, which means if one person sets it off, we're all dead, basically. Which makes nukes kind of pointless, because the only reason to have a nuke is to make sure no one else nukes you. That's all it is. You can't use them. If you use a nuke, someone else is using a nuke on you. So we're all dead. You fire a nuke, they fire a nuke. So yeah. And one of those things that you either have nukes or no one has nukes. Personally, I'd rather we didn't have nukes, but then you can't guarantee. Yeah, I've heard no one. No, definitely no one should have nukes. But the problem is you can't guarantee no one will have them. Past that point though, yeah. It's the same with, not going to go into too much detail, but like the gun laws in America and stuff. It's past the point of having no guns. You have to have a point where there's no guns to make no guns work. But as soon as everyone has guns, you can't guarantee everyone's going to give up their guns. So it's a hard thing. But yeah, with nukes, you'd have to guarantee every country gives up their nukes in order for that to work. And you just know some countries are going to keep some buried away in case they need them. You know, we'll say we got rid of our nukes, but we haven't. We'll keep some safe because someone else is bound to keep their nukes as well. So just in case they keep their nukes, I'm keeping my nukes. But we're all going to sit around and tell each other we've got rid of the nukes. It's basically what it would be. You know, you'd have to have a committee, like a worldwide committee, sort of representatives of all countries visiting every country and guaranteeing that that country no longer has access to nukes. Like the UN should do, yeah, basically. I don't know what the UN actually does. Going great at the moment, oh yeah. The UN's not doing a fantastic amount of stuff. But that's what they should be doing. Yeah, they just kind of stick their nose in where they shouldn't be and don't get involved when they should. Or at least do what they should be doing. And the thing is, you can't even leave it up to the politicians, can you? Symbiotic organisation, but I've banned from other streamers for politics. Yeah. Yeah, no one likes to talk about politics because it kind of starts arguments. But as long as you're not going to be a dick about it, sort of. If I don't stop myself here, I'm going to try and have a lengthy discussion about Iraq or yeah. It's probably best to sort of nip it in the bud there, because yeah, there's so many things that have gone wrong. You can trust the country to do the right thing. And no one's a winner. We're all losers. Right, before we get on discussion about war, or we already are, we'll be furthering discussion on war. Switch over to the main screen and play some games, take our minds off the impending doom. Boom! There we go. The only doom we have to face is Doctor Doom. And he's not that bad. Doctor Doom's manageable. So let's load this game at 42.6%. Doom, oh, Doom's great. I was looking at Doom. I've not played Doom Eternal. I want to play Doom Eternal for A, it's Doom, and B, the soundtrack. You could go out and really cause some havoc to that soundtrack. I actually just listened to the Doom soundtrack as it is. I'll stick it on Spotify or something. Finished Doom Eternal 1 week before it released worldwide. Oh wow! Is it a short game when you just kind of went full, all the ham on it? And cause I tend to stretch games out, as you probably guess. Maybe a combination. Okay. I suppose the potential in games like Doom is the multiplayer, isn't it? You can't go into arena battles, and you just end up slaughtering people online. Well, I want to get Doom Eternal's on Xbox Game Pass, so I'll definitely have to play it. Same with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Almost got that one weeks before the release. Oh, nice. I want to play Final Fantasy Remake, but it's a multi-part game, and each part's full price at the moment. So that's a lot of money to invest into one game title, effectively. But I love the Final Fantasy games. I just haven't got the time to invest.
How about a hug?
Hey, Pedekin, thank you for the follow on Twitch. Much appreciated. If that didn't go off in my ear. You guys have heard it. Didn't go off in my ear. That's frustrating. But thank you very much for that follow on Twitch. You heard it, yeah. I saw the little bar on my OBS go bub 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 bub. But it's not coming through to my ear, even though I've told it to monitor that channel. It's not coming through to the monitor channel, which is my headphones. Yet another thing I've not fixed. Anyway, despite my ranting, I am much appreciated for the follow. Hope you enjoy your time here. Hope you had a good weekend, enjoying your Valentine's Day, whether that be by yourself or with another one. Final Fantasy VII, I will get into Final Fantasy VII. Maybe if they do like a bundle pack eventually. Or multiple of ones, yes. Yeah. It is perfectly valid to have more than one loved one. As long as everyone is aware of all your loved ones. For a bundle you can wait until 2029. You know, it might take me that long to actually find the time to actually play it anyway. Oh, come on, game. What's my CPU doing? I might have to close Discord. No, Discord's not doing much. The game's doing something. OBS is doing something. Browser's barely doing something. Nothing's doing much. Ian Hugs, how was your week off? It was fantastic. How are you doing, Max? It's good to see you, dude. I didn't do everything I planned to do, but I did at least some things, and I relaxed. And relaxation is a thing. If you ever need to relax, consider that a to-do item, not something you do when you don't do anything, if that makes sense. Relaxing is a thing to do, and it should be on the to-do list. But yeah, I had a good week off. How about you, dudes? How was your week? Where am I going? Resume. Oh, I didn't mean to jump off. Never mind. Come on, game. I should be able to get the next red brick, however, I don't know where it is. It's in a level somewhere which I've not completed. I'm recovering from the shenanigans of last night. Oh, what happened last night? Yeah, I think was 2029. If we did say 2029, Jeffrey, for Final Fantasy Remake Bundle. Well, it's 2022, so that's only 7 years. I say it might take me 7 years to get through everything in my Steam games list. That's not an exaggeration either, I suppose. In 7 years and 35. Oh, nice. 35 is a nice number. Went to Super Bowl. Of course, it was the Super Bowl, wasn't it? How was Super Bowl? Was it a good, entertaining event? I'd never watched the Super Bowl. It's one of those things that I thought, maybe one year, and every time I forget about it. And I'm not really much into American football. But I know there's a massive kind of party atmosphere around it all. In 7 years, what will I be in 7 years? 45. Yeah, 45. Wow, that's scary. 45 in 7 years. It's scary enough being 40 in a few years. Wow, it's not scary. 40 is still young by today's standards. I know people in their 40s that don't really act much above their 30s. Have to be married before 35 so you can DJ a wedding before 45th. Aww. That's a cool cool concept. Which finished at 3:30 this morning. I stayed at the night at friends. Got up after 4:30. 4.5 hours sleep. Ouch. No wonder we were recovering. I wasn't sure if it was alcohol based, but that's definitely sleep based as well. You can't function on 4.5 hours sleep. You can kind of function. You can kind of exist on 4.5 hours sleep. Cognitively, you're not switched on though. Now, I reckon with any luck I'll be married before I'm 45. With any luck. Myself and my partner are already planning it, so that's a good start when you're planning it. I did have a few beers while watching the game. You already got to, haven't you? You can't watch sports without having a beer. Especially that kind of sport. Watching cricket in a beer just seems a weird concept. Cricket... I know there's a lot of drinking goes on in cricket. But I can't really get into it. Never seen a cricket game. I've only seen them on TV. I've only ever watched cricket on TV. It's not exhilarating, personally. It's the kind of game you can kind of sit back and have on in the background. But I can't intensely watch a cricket game. Which is probably why a lot of the people actually at the stadium just sit there drinking. One of the big directors of my team got fired for sending dick pics to female employees. Oh wow. Glad he was fired. That's not the kind of behaviour you want in a business. It was a good game. It went down to the last few seconds. Ah, no, that's quite riveting. But yeah, you don't want harassment of female employees in any way or form. You don't want harassment of any employees. But especially towards female employees, it can be quite intimidating. No, do hope it won't hurt the team. Well, it depends how good the directors were. If they actually were a good director, it's like, that's why a lot of businesses go, well, yes, he's harassing the staff, but he's doing a good job. We don't want to get rid of him. And they put the overall effect of the team beyond the welfare of the staff. Which you can understand from a business perspective, but not a morality perspective or decency. It should never be a thing. He was, the voice. Yeah, it got sold to UK and other countries too. Oh, right, it's a Dutch one. I know sort of the voice did come from somewhere else. I didn't realise it was a Dutch program. That's cool.
Oh yeah.
Got cancelled due to a lot of sexual harassment. Oh wow. Now that's quite disheartening to hear. About a month ago. Oh wow. I'm not sure what the group's talking about. Oh, there's a mole over there. Or systemic. That's the thing like show business stuff, isn't it? They think, oh, I'm a big star, and sort of I can get away with harassing anyone I like, and they're gonna have to. If they want to be on my show, they're gonna have to put up with it, kind of thing. And it shouldn't be like that. Probably need to change character. One of the bigger names, even with mine, is oh no. Let's swap characters. Yeah, it's quite sickening to hear that. They feel they can get away with such things. We want some rapid fire. Maybe Hawkeye. But yeah, when you got people who think they can get away with anything because they're a star, it needs to be weeded out. As the thing is, they are usually the bigger stars because it kind of goes hand in hand that they go, okay, I've got all this fame now, I've got all this admiration, I can get away with it. Because somebody who isn't a big star wouldn't even try it. They'll get taken out straight away. Oh, 3 left. No. 2 left. 1 left. Oh, it hit him, he disappeared. Damn. Luckily, in the end, they didn't get away with it. Can't show their face to the public anymore. True, they basically gambled with their career, and they lost. Big time. And he someone's fire faster than Clint can. Oh, maybe Black Widow. Yeah, so they've basically ruined their career, but unfortunately in the process they've probably ruined many lives. For movie stars, it's mostly down to their ego. Oh yeah, they feel they're above everything. They go, well, I'm big, just do what I say. You can't touch me, kind of thing. Or I deserve this. That's the worst one. You can have ego without fame. You don't even have to sort of be worth anything. As long as you've got a big ego, you still think you can get away with it. Damn. Oh, I can just keep doing it. Oh, I know, I need the laser, don't I? That's what's going to do this easier. Better than you can. Better than you can't, yeah. Is that what? You were paying respect because I'm above you, you're below me. I can get away with whatever I want. I don't know why these things make cockle noises. There's a lot of things in Lego games that don't make a lot of sense. We just can't go with it. There we go. We unlock Groot. Nice. Yeah, hopefully the people affected in the voice Netherlands can get the help they need to cope with what they experienced. Oh, well done, Max! 3 in a row, 2,000 points. Unlucky on the first one though. But the thing is, you kind of see egos of all kind of sizes. As I say, so you don't need to be a famous star. You just need to have the ego and the lack of knowledge of what's right or caring what's right. Oh, you took me 2 tries this time. Yeah, you did quite well. I've seen it even in my my workplace. The guy doesn't guy doesn't work there anymore, but yeah, even seeing in my own workplace is that, wow, really, did you just say that in front of everyone? Look at the female employee at the time made a big deal out of it in front of everyone as well to bring attention to it. So is that, oh, yeah, that what you just said there and what you just did is not acceptable. It wasn't even in a private area, it was just kind of the open office. Still rank. No one's going to get anywhere near rank 1 max. You don't even need to check your rank. Oh, your points actually, yeah. The rank comes as part of the points. But 9914 points. That's pretty cool. Anything else going on down this side of the city? Don't think so. Right, what else have we got to unlock? We've got this vehicle here. Can we get that? Oh, that's a nice little bike. Industrial district. Yeah, as far as the format goes, The Voice as a program, I really enjoy watching The Voice. The Voice UK. I've seen clips of Voice programs from other places in the world. You get in most places of work, I'm afraid, Hoax. Shouldn't. Yeah, it's unfortunate that. Well, it's more than unfortunate. It's kind of saddening that such things happen all around the place.
Sure, take my car. Superhero business, right?
Hey! Taxi!
Well, we're slowly kind of making changes. Generally as a society.
Follow that convenient trail.
All you can really do is, whenever you see it call it out, make people aware of it. Make sure people know about what's going on. More people get in trouble for it. Hopefully, less people do it. And if there's a lot of people hold power, is that, well, if I say something, I'm going to get in trouble, or I'm going to lose out. I might lose my job.
Thanks. You
Nice.
deserve some crazy money.
Crazy Taxi! Captain America's bike. Ah, nice.
Isn't he amazing?
Crazy Taxi was a fun game. I was just going to say it, yeah. I love playing Crazy Taxi. I think I might have a copy of it somewhere on one of my consoles. Can't remember where though. Great soundtrack, yeah. The whole game was kind of iconic. Such a fun thing to play. It's just a quite literally a crazy game.
Like a bright. If you feel me, sorry.
Made no sense, no. It was just the whole concept of it being weird. It was great, yeah. They just go, okay, so you see it kind of in movies, don't you, where like someone jumps in a taxi to go, quick, step on it, we need to get there soon, or follow that guy. That's kind of like Crazy Taxi took that to the next level, where it's like, well, just be an outly insane kind of taxi driver that will just get you there at the fastest moment possible. People who could breathe underwater, yeah. It was kind of the iconic arcade taxi experience, I suppose. Arcade games don't have to make sense, they just have to be fun and crazy. One band that sticks in my mind when people talk about Crazy Taxi is The Offspring, yeah. The Offspring is an iconic band to have on any game soundtrack. I just noticed the emblem on the side there. Lego Master Builder Academy. Ah, that's cool. Never seen that before. But yeah, Offspring's a brilliant band to have in any game. Yeah, I've always been a fan of arcade experiences because you don't need a game that makes sense. You just want a game that is completely nuts. I found a Crazy Taxi arcade machine for €150. Oh wow! I suppose that's not bad really for an arcade machine. Those things go for like thousands, especially if they're more rare. I would have thought Crazy Taxi would go for a bit more. Yeah, if I had a lot of space, maybe if I had a basement and a large house, I would probably put arcade machines in. The one arcade machine I would have, if I had the space and money, would be the Ninja Turtles arcade game. Because that was the one game I played so many times when I was younger. Sharing your Discord's pedals and steering wheel for €150. That's nuts. I'll have a look at that. Actually, let's be on my phone. Let's have a look at this. Ah. That's cool. Obviously you have to supply your own chair, which is not a major thing. Awesome. Huh. Well, you know. I suppose they wouldn't deliver it. Yeah, I'd love to have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle arcade machine. Because you can get that game on the Xbox now. But it's not the same. Not the same as sitting there with the joysticks. Oh yeah, it's this one. Couldn't work out where that's where. So let's see if we can find this pizza pizza thing. Pizza bike. Pizza delivery bike. You've got arcade style controllers, fight sticks, they're called, I think. For pizza. Oh yeah, I suppose yeah, you do have the fight sticks. I've always wanted one. They're expensive though. Hori makes great ones. Okay, I'll check them out. Pay 50 for mine from Hori. That's not bad, 'cause you can spend 50 on a regular controller. In fact, this was 150. 115. So this was the same price as that arcade machine for this one controller. But this is a solid pro controller. You get one quarter scale arcade cabinets from a company called One Up Arcade. They aren't that cheap, but rather cool. Oh, nice. Of course, don't have the best of the best, but they're just doing the job. Yeah, it does the job. It's the experience at the end. They want that experience. I know if you're like a tournament fighter, arcade fighter, yeah, you gotta want the best. Carrots. There's much carrots in there. Yeah, I'd like to get like a proper sort of fight stick arcade cabinet. What have we been getting here? What's this about? It's got to be out here. Yeah, models, scale model, well, let's say models, scale arcade cabinets are pretty cool. One thing I've seen, people do build their own projects for arcade cabinets. Arcade1up.com. Nice! I'll check it out. Cheers, Max. You should definitely visit the Game Museum country. Oh, well, yeah, for sure. I'm going to go back up to Nottingham in the UK to visit that museum as well. That's the website. Cheers, Max. But yeah, next time I'm over in the Netherlands, I'll definitely look up the Game Museum. But I've seen, I'm not sure if you're familiar with a single board computer standard, I suppose, organisation, foundation, called Raspberry Pi. So it's Raspberry with P-I, Raspberry Pi. You know, yeah. People have made miniature arcade cabinets, literally arcade cabinets about this big. Because the boards themselves, the computers are literally that big. You just load an emulator onto the SD card, put some arcade game ROMs into it, tiny little LCD screen, and a tiny little joystick, and some buttons, and people have made themselves miniature desktop arcade cabinets. Really cool. Of course, you'd be sat there playing a game like this. Sounds both epic and horribly unplayable, yeah. I think it's a novelty. You just want something tiny, and because you can make it, they do. It's a case of like, just because you could, doesn't mean you should. But in the same way, people have made their own handheld game consoles. Because again, you need to make something that's about this big, have the buttons, and you can make yourself a handheld arcade game playable thing that can play anything. I think you can play up to PlayStation 3. At least PlayStation 2. PlayStation 2 for definite, maybe PlayStation 3 era games on this tiny computer. So people have made their own handheld consoles with emulators that will play PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, N64. You're into fighting games. I am.
Oh yeah.
I like fighting games, but I'm not good at them, if that makes sense. I like trying to work out like special moves and playing against bots and people that don't know how to play the game. What console do you play on? So mostly Xbox. That's the only one I've got fighting games on. I think, do I have fighting games? I might have fighting game on the PC. I might do. Definitely have fighting games on my Xbox.
Hey, I'm walking here.
And my PlayStation doesn't really have many games.
Gosh.
Man, I'm hungry.
I've just had a look on the One Up Arcade website. They've just released one of my favourite arcade
Iron
games,
Man?
Terminator 2.
Sounds like a
But
domestic
it's
product to me.
$700.
I just saw someone who looked
That's
exactly
crazy.
like me. It's like he could have been my twin.
Crazier than a crazy taxi.
Hey,
Check out the plastic surgery I just
Yeah,
did
play
there.
on X. Most of my games I own on my Xbox or my PC, and my PC doesn't have anything too arcadey. I haven't seen fighting games with crossplay yet, or I have on PlayStation.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
Yeah, my PlayStation I've only owned for about a year,
Okay, I'm just saying that my powers would be way cooler than yours.
so the reason I bought the PlayStation was to get games I can't get on the Xbox or PC. So I've got most of my games already that I would play. I might have a fighting game on the PC. Might do. But I don't play them often. I used to like on the Sega Mega Drive. That's going back a while. Sega Mega Drive or Sega Genesis, depending which part of the world you're on. Had a side-scrolling beat 'em up called Streets of Rage. And that was very arcade-like. Basically, walking along, being attacked by street thugs and kind of woof, 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 woof. That game is awesome. It is. Played so much on that. I've actually got that game downloaded for emulator because my Mega Drive is with my brother, so he has that in his collection. Which is fair enough. I can play on emulator. That's a full scale cabinet though, so I think it's reasonable. Oh yeah, $700 for a full scale cabinet is what I'd expect to see. That's why that crazy taxi one for €150 must be a steal. Got to be something wrong with it. Or it might just be a bargain. You never know. I'm just blowing everything up because I don't know why or where this delivery bike is. But yeah, Streets of Rage. If you never come across Streets of Rage, is really fun. They brought out Streets of Rage 4 now. It's not quite the same. It's kind of cartoony in comparison, because of course the original was very pixelated because of the time. Even if it's free, don't have the room. Yeah, that's the thing, I don't have the room. I've got a VR set up for my PC, but I don't have the room for it at the moment. I'm hoping in April, my parents go away for 2 weeks. So I'm going to probably take my streaming setup into the living room and set up my VR. So I might be able to do a couple of weeks worth of VR streams and have a bit of fun with VR. The only thing is, this camera's on the clippy thing, so I can move the camera. That's fine. My microphone's on the clippy thing. So it won't be too much effort to move my streaming setup into the living room for 2 weeks. I'll set my VR up and you can laugh at me trying to do VR. So it'll probably be a week of VR. Or maybe something else as well. That'll be in April, towards the end of April. Last 2 weeks of April. I'll be able to move into the living room temporarily. Ooh, yeah, Dark Fairy Designs. That's my cousin. I need to get like a nice little, get her logo to pop up when that pops up. The other one that'll pop up in about 5 minutes, Doll and Bone. I'm wearing their t-shirt. Got a hand-delivered package from Doll and Bone today. Hand-delivered by Mr. Andy Chamberlain himself. Unfortunately, I wasn't here to personally receive it, but he was very kind enough to hand-deliver it. They do things called countercades. They sit on countertop. They are priced at $230. That's kind of reasonable because you don't need the full cabinet really. And you've probably got a bit more room for a countertop arcade cabinet. So it's below me. If it's below me, is there an underpass? Is that what I'm missing? Could there be an underpass?
Oh, watch it, buddy. Oh, watch it, buddy.
But yeah, I'll crack out all the VR games.
Look what the teeth are doing.
But that's going to be the last 2 weeks of April. So you've got to be a while to wait. Outlast, yeah, that's quite a game. Ah, aha, is this where we need to be? Do that in VR. Ugh. Yeah, like I'll see what the price of Outlast is. Don't know if it has, but there are definitely mods. Oh yeah. What I might do is is that Blade? Yeah, that's Blade. Yeah, any games that have VR mods. That's definitely worth looking into. So I've got the VR mods for Alien Isolation, and that is going to be scary. I might do that. I might do Alien Isolation with the VR mod. And if I've got my partner with me, she'll probably try and scare the hell out of me. Poking me. Man, I love Alien. Alien as a franchise is awesome. I love all the aliens.
They may call me the Day Walker, but I much prefer Day Rider. And I challenge you to a race.
Ah, so Blade is going to... I was looking to find a box set with all the DVDs in the thrift store for like €2 for that whole lot. Was that like Alien 1, 2, 3, 4? Alien 4 was a bit disappointment. Alien 3 was questionable. I like, do you like Prometheus and Covenant? Aliens were great. Oh yeah. Because some people didn't like Prometheus. Other people loved it. I quite loved Prometheus. I know what they were trying to do and I like it. A lot of people didn't get Prometheus because it wasn't an alien film necessarily. It was part of the alien story, but it didn't have the xenomorph in. Well, as the origins of the xenomorph, like the first Alien vs Predator 2, I like that. It's one of those films that it's like they exist as a separate universe, really. There's a lot of things that don't line up between the Alien films. What happened there? Did I lose? A lot of people hated it around me. Yeah. I think a lot of people didn't like Alien vs Predator if they know the original Alien vs Predator comics and the stories and stuff. Just realised, but do you find it unnatural to drive on the right hand side of road games? A little bit. I played a lot of Grand Theft Auto. So you kind of get used to it. But it is a little bit weird.
They may call me the Day Walker, but I'm.
But I suppose quite a few countries end
And I
up
challenge
driving
you
on the
to
right,
a
don't they?
race.
First time playing a game set in London, couldn't get used to it. Yeah, it was a bit weird. I kind of...
Whoa, a supervillain! Run away!
Yeah, sort of. I reckon I could probably drive okay in Europe because I've played so many games. Not to say I'll be able to drive perfectly, but it wouldn't be so jarring, I don't think, to drive on the other side of the road. I'll be dead in 15 minutes if I have to drive in the UK. The UK roads can be quite hectic at times. Apparently the UK is one of the hardest driving tests amongst most countries. And yet people still can't drive properly.
Is it a prank?
Oh damn, so I missed it. Where is it? Ah, he's overtaken me.
Okay, I'm just saying that my
I've seen
Go
some
there.
scary things in my time.
Brush your teeth, be right back.
Behind
Okay,
the
Jeff, brief
wheel.
you shortly.
You're a speed demon, make no mistake.
Speed demon, that's speed. I'm not going that fast. Glad we got that. Oh, there's a truck. But yeah, I'd like to try driving in Europe. Give it a go. So I want to go over to France and see my friends. I have a friend living in the south of France. So that, because it's in the south of France, getting there would probably require driving. So it's one of those things I'm going to have to get used to eventually if I do want to go and see him. Swap it out for someone who can fly. I'll choose a fly. Usual go-to is just Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
So we do have a
came first.
movie Star-Lord. Right, where to? So that's my farm. I'll keep that going. Let's go to that one. Not sure who that is. He's over here. Okay. Is that Mark by any chance? It is. It's Mr. Tunks. lives in the south of France near Le Mans. So it's going to be a drive to get to Le Mans. And I can't expect him to come and meet me because that's quite a distance. So, and where he lives is out in a little village, so it's not like I can get a bus there, I don't think. There's no trains either, so it is very much a place you drive to. Very nice though, looks very nice. Proper kind of rustic French village.
I've noticed some
again.
shifty-looking creatures skulking around here. They may dress like people, but they ain't fooling me.
Ain't
Let's
fooling
take them
nobody.
out before they cause any trouble.
Oops, sorry, that's Iron Man. And then Mark as he cruised my friend Wayne's drag car to Mental Breakdown. Yeah. Mental Breakdown is awesome.
Thanks for the help. I'm glad they turned out to be real monsters this time, and not just trick-or-treaters.
That mean Blade actually killed a load of trick-or-treaters. Oh, Iron Fist. Cool. Anyone else to unlock? Oh, we've got Stanley over here. Both really nice guys. I haven't really spoken to Wayne much. He's been around when I've hung out with Mark. Mark's really cool though. Mark was the guy who got me my first proper DJ gig. When I say first proper, like Cross Keys are not counting as a proper DJ gig. It kind of is in some ways, but not by the like underground standards. Like in the dance scene at least, I suppose. But yeah, Mark got me my first proper gig in Gloucester. He needed someone to do a warm-up. He was playing second on the bill. He needed someone to warm up for him. So I said, well, I know a guy. Got me in. So it's pretty cool. I warmed up for Mark.
I chased a gang of those sinister-looking goons here, but they escaped in a bunch of funny-looking cars before I could catch them. Ram those suckers off the road.
We have to do some ramming now, do we?
Chip buddy. Chip buddy. Chip buddy.
One.
Chip buddy.
Looks like you took care of those guys.
Nice, you have to ram them,
Now,
so
at
just
least.
blew them up.
Or for good. I don't know. I'm supernatural, but I ain't psychic. Anyhow, take this for your trouble.
Nice, Blade is unlocked. That's
Hey,
pretty cool.
I'm walking here.
Wayne's a true hippie. If he has any more layback, he'll be horizontal. That sounds pretty cool. I know Mark talking about Wayne, sort of saying he's a cool guy to crew for. Hopefully get to see him at Santa Pod again soon. We've got Stan Lee down there. Is anyone else? Got our farm. I think it's only really Stan Lee. Let's get Stan Lee. Then I've got to go around doing all the little Deadpool missions,
That's the hero.
and then I've got all the racing ones to make sure I've completed all the races. So it doesn't tell you if you finished the race or not. It just tells you there is a race because you can redo them. Let's swap over to Wolverine. Wayne's a metal fabricator by day and a drag racer at the weekend. Nice. Stanley
thanks,
Rescues.
guys. How dare these supervillains meddle with the most loquacious...
Didn't quite catch that stand, but I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, I can't wait to see Wolverine in the MCU. He's going to be pretty cool. Not sure how they're going to bring him in, but whenever they do. One of my favourite Marvel characters. No, Stanley's over here now.
Yo, taxi! Got
Taxi.
places to be!
Where is he? Probably going to need 4. Is that it?
Hey,
Excelsior. Come back here, you boosters.
Hi there.
Where's Stanley now? 'Cause he's bound to have popped up somewhere else. He's over there, in the lake. Oh, there's one safe Stanley here then. Probably need someone who's psychic.
help!
No, it's not psychic. Magnetic.
I saw a penny. Remembered I can't swim. Help!
Oh, I can use a Tesseract to freeze things. Oh yeah, I remember that now. Right, can we use
Help!
Magneto now? Okay.
Gee, thanks, true believer. Excelsior!
Excelsior. Oh, that's cool. I didn't realise that Magneto can attract all the studs to him.
Iron Man.
Makes sense. I'm just kind of hover around, putting studs towards me.
That guy doesn't look so good.
Right, where's my next place? Where's Stanley now? Where's he gone? Was that the last place that he was? Was that the last Stanley? This is over here, because I've not actually been to Liberty Island. Oh, there he is. you firing?
Okay, I'm just saying that.
Okay, swap myself out to someone who can fly again. Let's choose 4. Oh, we have a gold box here. Okay, swap Wolverine out for Iron Man, because Iron Man doesn't growl every so often. Okay, we're leaving there then. What's the time? Oh, it's only 9:30. Not doing too badly. It's about here. Oh, what's he doing up there? That's a pretty easy way to save him. Just blow up the tree in the car that he was stuck in. Okay, where's Stanley now? Should we fly over to Liberty Island while we're over here? I'm going to travel to that area. Liberty Island. Hey, Nick's Craft. Oh, Nix's, there's a nest there.
Watch it,
Good
buddy.
to see you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Not cool. Hey, it's what's his name?
What's his name? I have a race
Jimmy,
over here.
it's that hero you like.
So we've done pretty much nothing on Liberty Island.
Than I thought it'd be. Gee whiz.
Gee whiz.
Yeah!
Hey, I'm walking here.
What's going on over here? That's Toad, isn't it? What's Toad up to? I wonder. Let's reveal more of Liberty Island.
Watch it, buddy.
Hey! Hey!
At least when we finally unlock
Watch it,
the next red brick, we should be able to afford it outright quite easily. It's a nice little area to gather some studs though. Hey Liz, how's it going? I'm doing pretty good myself. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Valentine's Day. Doing good, glad to hear.
Oh my gosh.
Is it a plane?
Hope you had a good week. Didn't stream all last week, but had a good time off. Having a great Valentine's Day, got some awesome gifts. Oh, glad to hear that. That's the main thing. As long as you enjoy it, no matter who you're with or what you're doing. But even better if you can spend it with the people you love. Have an awesome Valentine's weekend. Hi again. First time chatting. Welcome. I'm not going to read all of that. But if you're coming back from being here previously, it must be a new account because Twitch is telling me you've not been here before.
Hey, it's what's his name? The Metal Man.
Middleman. Just blew all of this up. So we've got a few activities we can do on Liberty Island. You agree? Glad to hear, Jeffrey.
Oh my gosh.
So we've got a race. I suppose this race would probably be a
Pretty
nice
small,
one to
if
do.
it is.
So is that magnetic? Probably magnetic. Let's get Magneto. Ah, nice. We've unlocked the golf cart. It's always useful. This would be quicker running or driving this thing. The golf cart's not going to go off on a wild adventure by itself. That's one thing to say.
That
Ah.
hero you like.
What did he blow it for?
Superheroes.
Huh? Do I have to use the golf cart to go around? Yeah, okay. Got a SpongeBob shirt, a Dragon Ball shirt, a band shirt from
Or Nick
Avail, and a Goth Punk hoodie. Nice. I'm a big fan of the Goth Punk aesthetic. I think I should go around blowing stuff up around the course, make life a bit easier. Nice.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
Gee, that show on Broadway last night was a real marvel.
Show on Broadway was a marvel.
Watch it, buddy.
Hopefully these stay destroyed. Could be Alt Rock again on Friday. Yes, I think it is. I think we're due an Alt Rock, aren't we? Lockdown DJ stuff. Yeah, let's do a let's do an Alt Rock because we last DJ I did was Breakout, I think. Yep, cool. I know you keep track of it, Max. Very big fan of Haruku, Japanese punk style, just in general punk aesthetic. Oh, nice. Yeah, Japanese punk is really cool. I like the sort of they picked up the punk scene, and kind of make it their own style.
Hey, I'm walking here.
Oh, watch it, buddy.
He's all right, I suppose.
He's all right. I suppose he's all right. Alright, let's make sure we are... I think we're all clear now, so I shouldn't be able to bump into anything that isn't
Those superheroes really
tied
showed
down.
That big purple guy what for.
I'm not sure I can damage this by running over people. Right, give it another go. Golf cart racing, the most riveting form of vehicle racing there is. Right, so I might have to be careful not to touch the sides whatsoever.
Look at you.
Done it. Yeah, same. It's really nice to see they have their own punk style. Yeah, so I like they've picked it up. One Japanese band I love called Mad Capsule Markets. They are techno punk. Oh yeah, I know the Mad Capsule Markets. I like techno punk generally as it's kind of subgenre. Because it's like, okay, we're gonna be kind of brash and our own thing in contrary to the norm, but we're going to include harsh electronic sounds as well. So techno punk is definitely something I'm into. There's so many different styles of punk, all of them doing their own thing, which is brilliant because that's what punk is. You introduced me to Mad Capsule Markets, yes. Ah, yeah, quite possibly. I would have played them at some point. Also, we've talked about them a couple of times.
Oh, I sure hope the world isn't plunged into some terrible apocalyptic danger anytime soon.
Would you call the topology technopunk? Yeah, I suppose they can be, because they took on the term electronic punk because one magazine wrote about the topology and called them electronic punks. Because again, they're quite punky in the fact they wanted to be against the norm and against sort of what is standard. To quite rebellious nature, and they use a lot of electronic sounds to do that. So, well, yeah, one magazine wrote about them, called them electronic punks. And they read the article, they go, you know what, we like that we were called electronic punks, we'll roll with that. So yeah, they just refer to themselves as electronic punk. I like that idea as well, that punk isn't just guitars, it's kind of whatever instrument you want to use to get your sound and ideas across. Thanks for reminding me, gotta get some Prodigy on my PC too. Oh definitely, everyone needs a bit of Prodigy. They've, because the music is so varied across the albums that there's kind of something for every mood. Like the very early, like the first album, the Experience album, was very much old school UK hardcore. Really old UK hardcore with like the pianos and the uplifting sounds and the synths and the breakbeats. And then the second album,
that passage would be too small for most people to get into.
The music for the Jilted generation, very much kind of punk ideal of we're sick of hearing what's in the charts, we don't like chart music, we're going to make an album which is going to be completely against what's in the chart music. And that's what the music for the Jilted generation was about. Ooh, 31 gigs worth of MP3s, wow. With 31 gigs of pure gold. Jeffrey, I'll add some videos to Mad Capsule Market videos to Discord. Cool, cheers Max. Max is going to drop some videos in Discord. Prodigy's third album was Fat of the Land, and that was more industrial. That's kind of more rock metal inspired, because they wanted to make an album which they could go and play live. Because the first two albums they couldn't really play them live because it was mostly kind of playing on a piano synthesizer. They wanted an album where they could stand on the stage and play it. So they did Fat of the Land with the idea that they could play it live. So there's very much a live industrial rock kind of sound to it, which is where Firestarter and Breathe and Smack My Bitch Up, all that stuff came in. Stuff that they get known for because it was in the charts. It became music that was worthy of the charts. Much to their kind of, not that they didn't like it. It's like, well, it's not what we're trying to do, but people love it enough to get into the charts. It's kind of cool. And then from then they disappeared a little bit and made what was the next one after that? I don't remember the order. She had Always Outnumbered, Never Outgunned. You had it was supposed to be called How to Steal a Jet Fighter, but they changed the name. That's pretty easy, just nick the studs out of there. You had The Day Is My Enemy, Invaders Must Die. Yes, Invaders Must Die. Yeah, so Always Outnumbered, Never Outgunned, Invaders Must Die, and The Day Is My Enemy. And so Invaders Must Die was very much like Fatherland. It's very hard hitting, kind of easy to play live kind of music. Always Outnumbered, Never Outgunned was almost like an 80s electro kind of style. Very weird electro kind of style music. Cool, but sort of different from what they do normally. And then The Day Is My Enemy was a bit more live kind of sounding. There's Always Outnumbered, Never Outgunned. You can't really play live that much. But Invaders Must Die and Day Is My Enemy albums are very much made to be played live. Do we need to be Ant-Man? I think this is an Ant-Man thing. You have to go Ant-Man into the little maze. Switches that one off. And between the albums of Fatherland and Always Outnumbered, Never Outgunned, they did release a single called Baby's Got a Temper, which was supposed to be on the next album, but they didn't like it. Do you know Violent Magic Orchestra? I don't actually. I've not heard of those. Could be interesting, huh? Sounds interesting. Rain Must Die had one of my favourite Prodigy songs on it. Omen, yes. Omen. I love Omen. Do I have to be... Is it time-based? It is, isn't it? No? Oh, no, it's down here. Well, I don't know Violent Magic Orchestra. I like... The sound of that name sounds like something I would like, though. It's a really avant-garde metal band from Japan with a lot of electronic stuff. Ooh. I'll definitely check them out then, Jeffrey. Yeah, Invaders Must Die is a great great album. I've actually got special edition Invaders Must Die album on 7 inches. Orange, luminous orange 7-inch vinyls, the whole album. So there's a song per side, if that makes sense. So there's like 5 7 inches. Total of 10 songs, I think. When you also had the Dirt Chamber session. Oh yeah, Dirt Chamber Sessions was a little side thing that happened roughly around the same time as Fatherland. It was Liam basically messing around in the studio mixing songs together. It's basically him just being a DJ. It was quite cool because it's like these are what songs that he would mix together if he was DJing. Because Liam, the main composer for The Prodigy, was a big fan of hip hop and on rock. I like the little factoid of Liam. I quite like is that when he was younger, he entered a hip-hop DJ competition under 2 names. So he entered it twice under 2 different DJ names. I think basically you send in a cassette tape of your DJ mix, and he got 1st and 3rd place. It was pretty cool. Perfect, yeah. Is that?
Oh, I sure hope the world
suppose he's
isn't
kind of
plunged
cheating
into
in some
some
ways, but yeah,
terrible apocalyptic danger anytime
he came 1st and 3rd with his 2 DJ sessions. But you can hear in his music that he was into hip hop because it's very much
Hey, I'm walking here.
slow, grindy
Watch it,
kind of
buddy. Watch it, buddy.
beats, which
Watch it,
kind of
buddy.
have, you can tell it sort of works with hip hop, but then he's added a lot more alternative sounds to it. Okay, what does Toad want?
I've watched you bounce, and I've got to hand it to you. You're pretty good, but you're no Toad. Only when you have conquered my final bouncing challenge will I accept you as the ultimate bouncer.
No weirdo this Toad guy is. He's bouncing the lily pads. Oh. Oh, I missed it. Probably need someone who can fly. There we did it.
Believe it.
There's an
I'm
awesome Chinese punk
tongue-tied.
band called Brain
Ooh,
Failure.
I'm green with envy.
Ooh.
I'm totally in all of your supreme
Brain Failure, that's a
bouncing.
cool name.
You are now the ultimate bouncer.
Yay, Ultimate Bouncer. I have unlocked Toad. That's pretty cool. And I probably need to listen to more Japanese punk. What's the time? Ooh, it's 10 to 10.
Watch it, buddy.
Good time to try out what this taco thing is over here. Got a lot of that too. Nice.
Watch it, buddy.
Oh, it's a golf cart parked over there. Let's have a look what's inside the Statue of Liberty. But with almost 2 terabytes of music, got a lot of most stuff. Well, that's... At least you can just kind of pick out your music collection. I haven't quite got 2 terabytes. Ah! Cool, it's one of these Lego City thingies. So I've got to get to... I can't use the extras. Yeah, I have to have a look at how much I've got size-wise. I've got quite a bit of music. A few gigs of it. That's mainly for DJing. Because you just know if you don't have the song, it's going to be the song that someone asked you to play. That's kind of my theory. I don't actually listen to all the songs I have, which I suppose no one could really. But most of the music I have downloaded is music I reckon I'm going to need to play or have played at some stage when I've DJ'd. Fortunate people see me as being a good DJ for having all that music. But then I also can quite happy to acquire music on the fly. I'd much rather be able to acquire music on the fly as well, because it's like, well, you can never have everything. There's always going to be some track you haven't heard of that someone wants, but you want to play. Physical releases would be my favourite. Oh yeah. I much prefer... are your favourite? Yeah, I much prefer to actually own a physical copy of music, because there's so much I've bought digitally that I don't know where it is. Maybe I'll put it on an old hard drive, or maybe I deleted it by accident. I have to buy it again. Whereas physical, well, it's going to be in a box. It's either on a tape or a CD or a vinyl. You know it's going to be stored somewhere. You can just get that storage out. Like most of my original CDs I first had are still on my shelf up here. The rest of them are on the shelf over the corner. So that's near enough my entire CD collection. And there's some of them in a cabinet downstairs. But those are the ones I tend to listen to in the car. I've got a playlist on Spotify that's nearly 200 hours long. It has 3,000 songs in it. Is that the one you were listening to, Max, the other day? That kept going and going. Collect all the studs. To be honest, I almost never listen to physical releases, buy them for collectibles and supporting the band, and then just listen to digital files. It's easier. That's fair, I do pretty much the same. Fortunately these days, depending where you buy the physical copies from, they tend to throw in a free copy of the digital as well. So well, here's a code to download it, or they email you a link and go, well, here's where you can download the MP3. You basically just store the physical copy somewhere safe. And I quite like that, because otherwise I would record it onto my computer and listen to the recording. I'm just kind of cutting out the middleman. Ooh, nice purple. It's the one I made for going down to Santa Pod back in 2018. Wow. That's quite an epic playlist.
You should be able to move certain objects with your powers.
Oh, certain objects with my powers. Before moving anything, let's blow up everything else around it. Anything up here we can blow up? There's enough like it. I've not actually made a playlist on Spotify yet. I think I need to do so. No, I don't tend to listen to Spotify. Since I've got a free trial for YouTube YouTube Music, but that expires the end of this month. I think it's the end of this month. In which case I go back to listen to Spotify. So at least I can listen to Spotify for free, even if I do get adverts. It would take 407 days to listen to your whole list. Wow. So what's that? 365. That's a year. That's a year and a third. 1.3 years. Still plan to do it sometime, just putting it on and having more than a year worth of music. Yeah. What you could do is put it on shuffle. You have no idea what's going to come up. But then if you've got quite a wide range of music, it's going to be quite the experience. Going, oh, so this is quite a nice heavy track, and then something a bit lighter, then back heavy again, and lighter. Something obscure. So most of the time I'm in the mood for a certain genre, put on the genre on shuffle. Ah. Yeah, sometimes I'm in the mood for a certain genre of music, but I just don't know who to listen to. Just easy to put it on shuffle and go, let's see what comes up. Anything else? Oh, we've got this one there. We'll come back and do the activities. I want to blow everything up first. I discovered a lot of bands in my own local files. Actually, rediscover bands. Well, you end up downloading a load of stuff without realising what you've got. I suppose you just end up downloading huge loads of albums and files. You go, oh, I haven't actually listened to this one yet. This is really cool. I end up discovering bands through DJing. People go, oh, can you play some of this track by this band? And I've never heard of them before. Yeah, that sounds quite cool. Let's download more of their stuff. I'm really getting into it. So one of the main things I love about DJing is that people will tell you what's good. Well, most of the time. Some people come to you with some awful music. Yeah, okay, I'll play it, but I'm not liking it. Or even discover I downloaded a lot based on artwork, and then just download discography. Oh wow, that's a cool way of doing it. You equate the artwork to the feel of the album. Yeah, I've downloaded quite a few discographies of bands. I like one song, go, you know what, let's get a lot of this and see what they're like. Sometimes it's been that one song was literally the only song worth listening to, and other times that, wow, their entire back catalogue is good. It's a bit of a gamble. Sometimes you hit it off. It's better than buying the album after hearing one song and realising that one song was the only one that was good. I have to admit that not all music I have on it is great, but when I do a shuffle on the genre, I like the radio feel of it, including the not liking every single song part. Yeah, that makes sense. The Brain Failure's best known song did a version with the US ska punk band D and the Kids Table. Okay, cool. I shall check that out, Max. Thank you. DBC. Oh, the Daily Bugle. I'll tell you what's DBC. It's a very small cut down version of the Daily Bugle, that is. Yeah, it's understandable you're not going to like every single track out there, and that's a good thing. It means there's variations. Something for everyone. I'll add the link to the Discord. Thank you, Max. That link technically is in my private Discord. Everything you type goes into my private Discord anyway, but only I can see that. If you put it into my public Discord, then anyone else can see it as well. Oh, we can bring down the Daily Bugle. This sounds like an idea. Did you get around to fixing the Daily Bugle, Max? Oh, Ricochet. Dark Fairy again. Ah, that's cool. Traveller's Tales logo. So we have to replay this level with a web-slinging character. Blow up as much as we can. We've got to get to that million stud mark to complete this Lego City level. And they're still in bits. Still can't find speed building. Oh. Hopefully you will soon. Just do it a bit at a time. So I'm going to repair this part. And just repair that one bit. Always take on things stage by stage. You never build the whole model in one go anyway. You're always doing it a page at a time. Same goes for a lot of things in life. You don't have to take on everything in one go. But doing one thing is better than doing nothing. Ooh, there's a flower there, we nearly missed it. So many things to blow up. Kind of my favourite type of level these are, because you can just go around blowing up all the bricks. Can get tedious though. I mean, that's all you're doing. So many things. We're only on 200,000. Only a fifth of the way through. Now I have to separate these things here to actually get them to turn into flowers. That's given us quite a few studs. And we blow up the flowers again to actually get more studs. Come back to those flowers. Well, I mean, how big is this area? Wait for it to disappear. Nothing down the side. Nope. Speed up the ATM. Don't think we can get rid of the goals for these characters. I'll do it when we do a replay. We're approaching a quarter of the way. It'll be a while. Apologies if it's not the most entertaining level. Give out codes. 262. That's a code. Or 9999. There you go. That's 2 codes. Technology panel. Do either of these 2 characters do technology? Oh, Doctor Doom can. Did you finish the main story, by the way? I did. So, did the main campaign. I've not replayed the campaign levels with additional characters. Still not over 50, yeah. That's the crazy thing. Most of the game is in the replay. It's playing the levels like this. This is not part of the main story. This is just like a little mess around level. Yeah, going back and replaying the levels with other characters is a massive part of it, because you got all the extra gold bricks, hidden areas you can only get to with certain characters, which you can't do when you play through the first time. Because the characters you start with don't have those abilities yet. Yeah, so many more. Convenience, you walk past it on the main level. You walk past it and go, well, I can't get to that. I need someone who can spin webs. So I don't have Spider-Man on this level. I have to replay it with Spider-Man later in order to get to that part. You know what you have to do, but you aren't given the characters that can do it. But it does make you replay levels again, which is quite a clever way they've built the games. That they don't have to put more levels in; they just need to make levels which can be played multiple ways and have hidden areas, and you end up having more content for the same effort, kind of thing. Because you play it through once with the intended characters and play it through again with the characters of your choice to see more. Right, I don't think I can blow up any of them. Sounds like I can blow up gold with Galactus. Oh, I can also move it. That might be quicker. Might be quicker just to use his so probably Doctor Doom needs to jump on these platforms. Had someone subscribe to my inactive Twitch channel by? Oh wow, that's quite useful. Now I feel I have to use it again. Oh, don't feel obligated. If they subscribe, then they subscribe based on what they saw, not what they're singing. Does that make sense? But if you've got something in your bio that said, well, you stream. They saw nothing. Yeah, you put something in your bio that says, well, you stream certain places on certain days, or not streaming much on Twitch, but check me out on Glimish, kind of thing. But then there might not actually be a genuine follower anyway. There might be a bot. So you should never be obligated to do anything because of your viewers or your subscribers. Now I know who it is. Someone from the museum. Okay, that's fair. So they want to support you. It is cool. In which case, you can probably say to them, "Well, tell you what. How about you make a Glimish account? It's like Twitch, but it's even better. And, that would be a real big help to me if you could." You could follow me on Glimish. I've not gone as far as putting the message out. Generally, I've kind of gone live on Facebook Gaming right now. I sometimes share my Facebook Gaming streams and go, "Hey guys, I'm streaming on Twitch, Glimish, DLive, YouTube, and on this Facebook Gaming page," and then share it on my Facebook to people I know, and say, "Well, if you want to come watch me, you can just hang out on Facebook, or you can come over and watch me on the following platforms." And most people, if they're not really into watching streams, will just stay on my Facebook and watch me on there. If they're into watching streams anyway, they will already have a Twitch account. And the real dedicated people end up making logins for other
You should
accounts.
be able to use your Power Cosmic here.
Power Cosmic. It's far quicker, but it's noisy. I don't like it being noisy. There, I think. Nearly, come on. It can't be the Lego. Oh, silly me. I thought that was already in place. Oops. Oh, close. Oh, go back where you were. In place. Move the G. Ego. Or ego. Right, so where's the L? Is that like a little lunar lander? Ah, this might be the Lego, or the owl for the Lego. Nice, approaching half. Nice, there we go. Lego. Had exactly the same thing in Lego Star Wars. Over halfway now. Yeah, far quicker. Way too noisy for my liking now. We've got a spinny thing there. Is there like another flower? There we go. Alright, let's do this over here. Can't quite see what's going on. Just have to act as a bull in a china shop, I think. Or just sweep around, see what I can target. I think that's everything in there. If I can target these two doors. There we go. Cool. Yeah, that's empty.
History will remember your contribution to this.
Lego! Awesome. Now what, this one? Cool, again there. What do we need Doctor doing for that? Where is he? He's having a bath. Oh, 20 past 10. Hopefully you should be able to do this before it gets too late. Which of the platform you use the most activity on average? Which of the platform you use has the most activity? Probably my Twitch. So more people watch my Twitch than any other platform. I'm assuming we need Doctor Doom up here. If we don't, we're wasting our time. But yeah, most people watch my Twitch, followed by my YouTube. And then I occasionally get a view on DLive. Depending if I get featured. If I get featured on DLive, I get quite a few views. At the moment, Glimish is mainly you and Liz, Jeff. So you're my only two viewers on a regular basis. I occasionally get people stop by and Glimish. Let's think. Facebook Gaming. I get occasional view on Facebook Gaming. 4 viewers at the moment. Oh, nice. Oh, welcome all 4 viewers. But yeah, I've probably got more people viewing me on Glimish than I'm on Twitch at the moment. Then we might be switching. We might be getting more popular on Glimish than we are on Twitch. Well, it depends, because I haven't streamed for a week. Maybe people that would watch me on Twitch have not realised I'm live. I definitely have more followers on Twitch. But that's not to say they're all people that will come and watch me. There's a face. Cool. Oh, nice. 800,000. Only 200,000 to go. I wonder where they are, though. This way becomes awkward because it's like, where are the studs? It's about as high as we go. Nothing left there. Ah, I've got some stuff over here. Might help if I land on the platform. Yeah, I'd say probably Glimish is got more activity than my YouTube now then. So I only really have 1 or 2 people on YouTube that watch me on a regular basis. But Glimish seems to be more of a regular viewership. And DLive only gets viewers if I'm featured. I have a tendency to talk a lot, yes. Yeah, you're kind of the main representative for the Glimish community. Along with this. Oh, there's stuff over here. Nice little islands, I quite like this. Like a little base. Little flowers, palm trees with bananas. Sand castles. There you go, a banana in the water. Any plans for raves, by the way, with lockdown going away everywhere? I keep seeing 1 or 2 raves popping up. It's going to be more of a question of trying to gather enough people to go to them. I'm very much see raves as a group activity for me. It's always been group activity. I'm not sure how much you can see the collage of pictures behind me, but that's basically all my friends that I used to go to raves with. We always used to go, at least 5 of us, most of the time. Sometimes it was just me and my best friend that I'd go to one, and the rest of them weren't available. But yeah, it's not something I would go to by myself. I know we bump into people that would go, oh, who are you here with? No, it's just me. It was pretty cool. They kind of want to have a night out by themselves. But it's finding the people to go to raves with, I think. Because most of those people on that collage behind me are married, have children. Generally too tired to stay up past a certain time. So it's very hard to convince them to come out again. Girlfriend into raves? She's never been. She's more into sort of rock alternative, emo, punk. Likes a bit of dance music, but probably not the same level of ravey kind of stuff that I'm into. Is that it? Oh, we finished that level. The Brick Apple. Level complete. Captain America Classic unlocked. Nice. Union Jack. Ah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't think We've kind of got the sustainability, the stamina to survive, because all those kind of raves don't finish until like 6 in the morning. And to be honest, I'm quite tired by 2. So it's quite tired by 2. I'm ready to sleep at 2. Oh, excuse me. Let's loosen myself up a bit. That's better. And breathe. Yeah, maybe I can gather some younger people that were into more underground dancey music. But I definitely got a gig lined up. I've got a gig. No, the feeling hugs, yeah. It's the age. Let's have a look. When is the gig? So not this Saturday, but the Saturday after. It's my first gig of this year. I'm going to see a band called As December Falls. As December Falls. They're very much like Paramore. Very much like Paramore, but a slightly younger band. But they're gotta look there. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I found them on Facebook, just like an advertised post. Let's type that into the. I can't because I want to go. Yeah, As December Falls. But kind of like a pop punky. Oh, you know him? Awesome. Find him on Instagram. Oh, awesome! They must have done a really good social media campaign, because most of the people I know that know him through Facebook or Instagram. Nice. Where you go to see him, hon? Birmingham. Going to Birmingham. Going to see them. So I'm going with my girlfriend. Going for a couple of friends as well. That's pretty cool. But as soon as I spotted them on Facebook, I went, ooh, they sound kind of like Paramore, and I like Paramore. So we'll be going along, enjoy that. I bought their album, and they sign every album you buy, which again is really cool. So I bought their album, and it's got like a little. The album itself is signed, and then got a little card like slipped inside the album. It says, "Thank you for buying the album, signed by all members of the band." Yes, sound like Paramore, and Paramore is good. Yeah, that's general gist of it. But yeah, they signed the album and signed the little card they put in there saying thank you for buying the album. Really cool of them. I realise I haven't got the extras on. Silly me. Resume. I've only got 3 out of 11 red bricks. But it's going to be too late to start another level, I think. So what's the time? Yeah, half past 10. 10:30. Which means for you guys in the Netherlands it's going to be 11:30 on a Monday. Don't want to keep you guys up. You don't want to keep Max up. You really want to go to sleep soon, Max, aren't you? Thank you for dropping the links. I do have a Discord server. You can hang out between streams, chat, share stuff, the music, keep things, whatever's good. I am on YouTube at youtube.com/HugJunkie. I'm live right now, and I do eventually upload edited content. You can also follow me on my Twitter, twitter.com/DJHugJunkie. Always post what I'm up to on there. Changes to schedules. I'm live on Facebook Gaming, fb.gg/HugJunkie. You can follow me on there, get your notifications. Also on Instagram, instagram.com/HugJunkie. I post up random photos. Sometimes do a stream, sometimes do random things in my life. I don't mind, I'm an artist, always up late. All the best artists stay up late, don't they? I think there's a theory about artists staying up late. Is that so if you don't have the worries of day-to-day life. Wow. You will one day at least, if you don't count yourself out. But yeah, artists, creative people tend to stay up late because there's no distractions. You don't have the typical day-to-day distractions. Everyone else is asleep. Everything else is switched off. There's nothing going on. It's just you and your creativity. So I know a lot of creative people tend to stay up late to be creative. Oh, you're burning your points away, Max. Not even getting a pair. Oh, you got a pair there. Oh, you got one pair amongst that. Yeah, I would stay up quite late if it wasn't for the fact I need to be up early in order to be creative for pay. Pay to be creative in some ways. Creative within a corporate setting, which isn't overly creative. So it's creative as long as you do what we want you to do in the parameters that we set. But I have had the opportunity to be quite creative recently. DJing is creative, true. And DJing is a lot of fun. So I do get a chance to be creative in the evenings on Fridays. But that's why DJing is on a Friday, because I can kind of stay up late and really enjoy what I'm up to. I couldn't DJ on any other day during the week. Have work tomorrow, I do, unfortunately. Got to work at 8:30. Not too bad. But that is indeed 10 hours from now. Head off now. See you Wednesday for Spider-Man. Cool. Thank you, Max. On location. I have to travel into work. It's only about 20-minute drive. It's not bad. But I've got my own little office. I can sit there and be creative. Writing codes. IT, yeah. So the creative part of IT is being able to write my own code and build my own system. The other side of it is fixing stuff that breaks. But fortunately for the past last week and today's been quite creative. They need a thing, I build the thing, everyone's happy. But yeah, we were supposed to showcase the thing I built today, but the meeting was adjourned and we are going to continue the meeting tomorrow. So maybe I get to show it off tomorrow. Right, I'm going to wrap the stream up because all I'm doing is going around blowing stuff up. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's go back to the quit to Windows. Let's go full screen. Boom. There we are. Thank you all for joining the stream. Thank you all for joining the stream. I much appreciate you all. I'll be back on Wednesday at 8 PM British. Play Marvel's Spider-Man on the PlayStation 4. No problem. Thank you for streaming. Looking forward to Spider-Man. Awesome. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thank you, Lisaurus Rex. You two are awesome. Thank you everyone else who's been watching me on glimish.tv/HugJunkie. Where have you been? Have you just been lurking? That's awesome as well. See you Wednesday. Thank you for streaming. Thank you, Liz. It's always awesome to see you both. Thank you, Max, for your usual service on Twitch. Thank you everyone else who's been lurking on Twitch. Watching me on YouTube. Watching me on DLive, on my Facebook Gaming. All of you are awesome. I have to fix that. That black box should only be there for Spider-Man. In fact, it probably shouldn't be there. It should probably be here. I should put the black box here. Makes more sense. See you Wednesday. Yep. Thanks, guys. I'm going to get some rest. Hope you do too. Enjoy the rest of your week. Have a good night. Bye. Have a great night. Thank you, Liz. Hope you all rest well. Have a good start to your week. And I'll see you Wednesday. Where's my mouse? Switch the mouse back on. Is the mouse there? Where's the mouse? I have too many screens to find the mouse. I think the mouse has died. I can't end the stream. Hang on, where's the cable? Where's the cable? Plug the mouse in. The perils of wireless mice and batteries dying. It's a built-in battery, so I can't even swap the batteries out. Oh, it's working now. It heard me. Right. I'm going to end the stream. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Have a good night. Enjoy your week. Post more cats. Yes, I got a picture of a cat. I took of my cat, picture of my cat. I took earlier today. So cute. I'll post that up just for you, Jeffrey. There you are. Just for you, Jeffrey. Anyone else who follows me on Instagram, instagram.com/HugJunkie. Thank you. Good night. See you guys. See you on Wednesday.